When you think of an African party, what comes to mind? Is it the pulsating rhythm of the drums, the colorful outfits, or the lively atmosphere? African parties are famous for their energy, the sense of community, and of course, the unforgettable music. However, no matter how much you've heard about them, there's something magical and uniquely thrilling about attending your first African party. It's not just an event, it's an experience, a celebration of culture, heritage, and joy that you won't soon forget. 1. The atmosphere. The first thing you'll notice at an African party is the electric atmosphere. From the moment you step into the venue, the air is thick with excitement. The hustle and bustle around you, the sound of chatter in multiple languages, the smell of delicious food wafting through the air. It's all part of the experience. At an African party, people come together to celebrate life, community, and culture. It's not just about being at a party, it's about joining a gathering where everyone, whether you know them or not, is there to have fun. Vibrancy of colors. One of the most visually striking things about an African party is the clothing. Depending on the region and the specific celebration, people dress in everything from traditional attire to modern, bold prints. Bright colors, intricate patterns, and accessories like beads, head wraps, and jewelry all contribute to a stunning visual experience. The combination of cultures and influences means there's always something new to appreciate. 2. The music is at the heart of any African party, and this is where things really get interesting. If you're used to mainstream pop music or traditional Western genres, prepare for something different. At an African party, the soundtrack can range from Afrobeat, hip-hop, and dancehall to high life, juju, and gospel, depending on the region and the occasion. Afrobeat and dancehall. One genre that has gained international recognition in recent years is Afrobeat. Popularized by artists like Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido, Afrobeat blends traditional African rhythms with jazz, funk, and high life to create a fusion that gets people moving. The infectious beats make it impossible to stay still, and before you know it, you'll be on the dance floor, caught in the wave of the music. Traditional music. But don't expect to hear only modern hits. Depending on the party, you may also experience live drumming, traditional chants, and songs that go back centuries. Music is not just entertainment at an African party. It's a form of storytelling. Many songs recount historical events, celebrate cultural heroes, or pass down wisdom from one generation to the next. Dancing. No matter what genre is playing, one thing is for sure: there's dancing. African dance is as diverse as the continent itself, with each region having its own signature moves. From the energetic azonto in West Africa to the smooth gwara gwara in Southern Africa, African dance is all about rhythm, movement, and expression. If you're new to the party, don't worry about not knowing the steps. Just let go and follow the rhythm. You'll pick it up as you go along. Now, 3. The food. If there's one thing you'll notice at an African party, it's the food. African cuisine is as varied as the continent itself, and at any good party, there's no shortage of delicious options. Whether it's spicy, savory, or sweet, African food is full of bold flavors that will delight your senses. West African cuisine. In West Africa, you might find dishes like jollof rice, pounded yam, and egusi soup. Jollof rice is a staple party food, delicious, spicy, and served with meat, fish, or vegetables. You'll also encounter suya, a popular Nigerian street food made of skewered and grilled meat, and fufu, a dough-like dish usually served with stews. East African cuisine. If you're at an East African gathering, the food will be slightly different. In Kenya and Tanzania, nyama choma, grilled meat, is a must-try, and dishes like ugali, a type of maize porridge, and sukuma, greens, are often staples. Somali cuisine, known for its use of spices like cinnamon, cumin, and cardamom, may offer dishes like bariyas, rice with meat or vegetables, and sambusas, fried pastries filled with meat or vegetables. Southern African cuisine. In Southern Africa, you may enjoy dishes like boba tea, a spiced meat casserole, bunny chow, a curry-filled bread bowl from South Africa, and paps, a maize porridge dish, served with tomato gravy or meat stews. As you can see, food plays an important role in African parties. It's not just sustenance, it's an opportunity to try new flavors and connect with others over a shared meal. Don't be afraid to dive in and taste everything. Four, the drinks. At any African party, there will likely be a selection of drinks to accompany the meal and keep the energy flowing. Depending on the region, you may find traditional drinks like palm wine, a fermented beverage made from the sap of palm trees, or kaima, a sweet, non-alcoholic drink made from hibiscus flowers. Alcoholic drinks. Beer is also a popular drink at African parties, with local brews being enjoyed across the continent. In South Africa, you might find Castle Lager or Black Label, while in East Africa, brands like Tusker and Nile Special are favorites. If you're in West Africa, Star and Gulda beers are commonly enjoyed, non-alcoholic drinks. If you're not into alcohol, there are plenty of delicious non-alcoholic drinks to try. For example, in Ghana, you might be offered a refreshing glass of bissap, a sweet, tangy beverage made from hibiscus flowers. In Nigeria, zobo, a similar drink made from hibiscus petals, is a party favorite. Whether you're sipping a cold beer or enjoying a traditional drink, you'll notice that drinks at African parties are meant to bring people together. Sharing a drink is a gesture of hospitality, and it adds to the feeling of unity and celebration. 5. The people. One of the most important aspects of an African party is the people. African culture places a huge emphasis on community, and at an African party, everyone is welcome. Whether you're a close family member or a stranger, you'll be embraced with open arms. Amti hospitality. African hospitality is legendary. When you arrive at the party, expect to be greeted with warmth and excitement. It's customary for the host to make you feel at home, offering you food, drinks, and a place to relax. Guests often greet one another with handshakes, hugs, or even a dance, depending on how well they know each other. Generosity. Generosity is key to African parties. At these events, there's no shortage of food, drinks, or entertainment. It's not just about individual enjoyment. It's about making sure that everyone has a great time. The emphasis is on togetherness, and people often go out of their way to make sure guests are satisfied and included. Connection. Parties are not just about having fun. They are also an opportunity to connect with others, share stories, and build relationships. Conversations at African parties are often lively and animated, with people exchanging jokes, stories, and experiences. Whether you're talking to a close friend or a new acquaintance, you'll feel a sense of belonging that's hard to find anywhere else. 6. The energy. Finally, what sets an African party apart from any other is the energy. The energy is palpable, from the moment you step into the room. There's a sense of freedom and joy that takes over as people dance, sing, and celebrate. This isn't just a party, it's a festival of life, a chance to live in the moment and enjoy the company of others. The spirit of celebration. Whether it's a birthday, wedding, or religious festival, African parties are all about celebrating life. The music, the dancing, the food, all of it comes together to create a joyful and unforgettable atmosphere. At an African party, you'll find yourself caught up in the spirit of celebration, where every moment feels like a victory and every laugh is shared by everyone around you. Inclusive and inviting. One of the most amazing things about African parties is how inclusive they are. It doesn't matter if you're a first-timer or a regular, everyone is invited to join the fun. If you've never been to an African party, you'll quickly find that it's not just about being there, it's about participating. Dance, laugh, eat, and enjoy the moment, because at an African party, everyone is family. Attending your first African party is an experience that will stay with you forever. The lively atmosphere, the infectious music, the delicious food, and the warmth of the people all combine to create an unforgettable event. Whether you're there for the music, the food, or the chance to make new friends, you'll find that African parties are a celebration of life, culture, and community. So, if you ever have the opportunity to attend an African party, embrace it. Let the rhythm guide you, the flavors delight you, and the people welcome you into a world of joy and celebration. Your first African party will be an experience you won't soon forget.